organised today as well, so thanks to them. We can be fairly flexible with time frames and stuff like that if there's something somebody wants to do or things are taking a little longer. Report from manufacturers now. We get a few more manufacturers in Sydney, so it takes a little longer. We'll do that in a moment.
As I'm approaching my 70th birthday, it was time to divest myself of it a bit and get back to doing some real modelling. The end result of that was Glenn Scott, who's over there and will follow me, has purchased the New South Wales part of the business, which was the significant part. And I'm left with a little bit of a rump of Victorian and Queensland.
Yeah.
Victorian, there's one, we've got a flat top T locomotive, BP and ELX wagons and ZLP guards van, and we've got a BB and an I wagon coming.
We're currently doing a 36 class New South Wales kit with DGH as well. So the Waratah range is a range of New South Wales, mostly four-wheelers. There's a few bogie wagons. It's all pretty much goods freight. The one thing that we have done, and we've it's just arrived, is a rerun of the CPH rail motors, and so I've got some of them here. There's one running around up there at the moment. They'll be $16.49 each. So unfortunately, the Aussie dollar at the moment is not helping things, but we've got corrugated iron and weatherboard. I actually own a plastics business, so we've vacuum formed them. They're $4 a sheet. I'm carrying some Slater's items as well, so come and have a look anyway. There's quite a few things over there. Our website's modelokits.com. We've got everything up there. There's an online store.
Now, I moved up here with my family about 15 years ago. We live in St. And I've been fortunate enough over the years to have won a few awards for some of my modelling, which I'm very proud of. It's 48 scale. Now, comparing it to what some people are aware of, New South Wales modellers modelling 1:43.5, which is 7mm to the foot. This translates to 6.35mm to the foot, and it is significantly different.
I actually have 3 pairs. I have my one for work, which is computer. They're actually focused for the computer. I have those which are my reading glasses. And then I have...
I just want to mention that Ian's already expressed the opinion that if you want to actually see what he's doing, you're going to need to come and sit in the front. Ian Fangis is not I understand, is not a model railroader.
Oh, yes, right.
He wants to make a circus train or a bloody picnic train just so he can paint the figures.
Yeah, as I said, if you want to, I'm happy for you to have a look. I made that yesterday. What I'm trying to do is model railroads, and I think a lot of you do this. Put it on the pin. I just find it really easy to do. Okay, so there, that's how it starts. Then I go. The next thing I do is I mix up a colour for faces. I do faces first. Faces and hands. That's all right. I have to put glasses on, hang on. Now, what I'm using is Vallejo, the model shop in Stafford. Hobby-Rama.
The owner's sitting over there.
I know, it's very, I know you were there, and I'm going, oh, dude, this is embarrassing. I visit there all the time. He has an amazing range of acrylic paints. I use acrylic paints, you can use enamels. Now, brushes. If you're going to do anything, that's where you spend your money. I use Kolinsky sables, not because it's a name, they are the best hair you can get on a brush. Corner of the eye, and one in there. Now the blue. Any dark blue will work. I use ultramarine blue, I use a dark blue, I use Enchanted Blue from Games Workshops. All I do is I mix a grey into it to make it more earthy. Okay, I use a red brown and white, or an off-white is even better. And I start with the darker colour and then mix the... Always have your palette when you're doing colours. Don't try to mix your... to lighten it by keep adding white. You have a tiny touch of colour and add it to... and add the white to that. Don't try to get a big colour and mix it.
I'm a relatively newcomer to O-Gauge or O-Scale. Somebody's telling me at lunchtime, not O-Gauge. It's Anthony. Now, what I'm talking about this afternoon is the model FX 40 class kit, or if you're building any loco. So also, people want to ask questions throughout, please do so, or if you want to jump in and add something, maybe that might improve what I've done, and I can learn something from you, because I can see there's a lot of very skilled and experienced modelers here, which or who could probably throw.
In preparation for this was thought about generic topics we could do, and I'd done a PowerPoint. I asked Phil to do something on locos, Anthony to do something on a specific layout, and John something on DCC, and Ian was a bonus. I decided to do something on layout. If you halve everything of your NHO, if you take maybe 15% off if you're working in 1 in 48, either in 5'3" inch or in 3'6", you can get roughly the same calculations. My calculations are done based on my knowledge of O-Scale. I've been working in a little display right up to a huge monster of something similar to one that I mean something like a line, a branch, a part of the main line, whatever.